the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and burgers. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her right. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guy's up good at my...
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now start on the ground. Gallo. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the ground again with Downer. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. And if these guys are not careful, he's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive front and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
First and 10 from the 43. Here's Dowdle again. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First and 10 now from the 46. The inside give to Dowdle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Jamarcus Lawrence.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And for the first time, it's the Navy midshipman. And that 2nd down run is only
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. This time it's a passing play. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Chris Boswell, the kicks off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Pistol now for Milrow. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go. Here we go.
Milrow hangs on to it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers stretch their early lead to 9. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers go up 10-zip here in the first.
Steelers 10, Seahawks nothing. Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. So they'll decline this and take the result. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. After burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
18 Cardinals, 18 Radley, 18 Radley. Come 19, come 19. 18.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves.
Milrow hangs on to it. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Working quickly here.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Putting down the field, and he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense. So they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Lions. Steady.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Connection made to Shaheed. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game.
Seahawks 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Connecting on the slant. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Trying it left side. Dowdle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that 2nd level.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Dowdle has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Boswell to add the PAT. He connects on the extra point try. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Seahawks 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
70. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Here's Milroe to throw. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense. So they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby wife, Q-tip, unleash I need. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, that I see. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 7 seats and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I